Bruno, what a player. What a signing he's been for us. He was amazing today. Scored a goal, got two assists. He was everywhere. He has such stamina, he has such vision. He's everywhere on the pitch. He looks up, takes a couple of touches, looks up, plays the long ball. He's not afraid to go long. He's not afraid to play those risky passes, and that's what I like about him. Got the man of the match today. We'll talk about him later though. Let's talk about the match now. I feel that during the first 35 minutes of the game, we were horrible. Or should I say, Watford were amazing. Their approach to this game was spot on. It was highly commendable. You have to give credit to them. Whenever we were trying to play out from the back, Doucouré, who was playing as a number 10 behind Troy Deeney, would start pressing Maguire and Lindelof. And his pressing was amazing. Doucouré, Troy Deeney, and what's his name? What's his name? I forgot his name.
One eternity later.
During the first 35 minutes of the game, I feel that we weren't good enough. We were trying to play out from the back, and I've said it a lot of times. We are not the kind of team who's comfortable playing out from the back. But we tried it anyway. It's Watford, right? 19 in the table. Who cares? So during the first 35 minutes of the game, it was difficult to watch the match. I personally, we were horrible. We got one chance, I think, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he missed it. And that was pretty much the only chance that we got during the first 35 minutes. So Watford's approach to this game basically was spot on. It was highly commendable. You have to give credit to them. Whenever we were trying to play out from the back, Doucouré would immediately start pressing Maguire and Lindelof. Aaron Wan-Bissaka had taken up a slightly higher position. We didn't expect Watford to be set up in this way. Doucouré started pressing Maguire and Lindelof. Troy Deeney would drop back. Troy Deeney, Deulofeu and Pereira would block the passing routes to Fred and Matic. As a result, we had to play long balls over the top and we ended up losing possession. The first 10 minutes of the second half was the same story again. We weren't good enough. We were trying to play out from the back. Watford were pressing. We ended up losing possession. And then they scored. They scored from a corner and I was gutted. I thought that now they'd pull out a comeback and we lose. But then the goal got ruled out by VAR. Now, I think VAR is killing the game. All the decisions has been in our favor. But my personal opinion about VR is that it's killing the game. But we'll discuss about VR later. Let's talk about the game. We benefited from it, so there's no point trying over a decision. So yeah, the goal got ruled out. It was 1-0 again. And then we scored the second goal, Anthony Martial. And that killed the game, right? It was evident by the way Watford were playing that they had given up. They created a couple of chances after we scored the second goal, but they didn't pose such a serious threat to us. Now let's talk about Bruno Fernandes. What a signing he's been for us. What a player. He has so much to offer to this team. Our team, when we used to play Pereira and Lingard, it was really dry. Our midfield was dull and dry. There was no creativity in our team. Like Pereira and Lingard would roam around aimlessly. They wouldn't do anything. They just receive the ball and they start running around. And I've said it before, they are championship quality players. They don't deserve to play for Man United. Bruno Fernandes, on the other hand, he has so much to offer to this team. He has so much creativity, He has so many ideas. He plays those long balls using the outside of his foot. That's something new. And he takes long shots. He's not afraid to play those risky passes. All right. And then he scored a goal today, provided 2 assists. He was the man of the match. So this is the perfect start to his career at Man United. And I hope and pray that he can keep up his form and not end up like Pogba. I can't wait for Rashford to return now. Having seen how good Bruno Fernandes is, I think the link-up play would be amazing. Bruno Fernandes with his long balls and Rashford with his perfectly timed incisive runs. Once he returns, there's going to be destruction everywhere. I've said it. I did say it though when Pogba arrived, and we all know what happened. But let's not get too excited. But I think we'll have to wait till the next season to see Rashford back on the pitch, because Oli has said that he'll be out for the next 3 to 4 months at least. He'll be missing the Euros even, we're not sure. So let's be patient, it's going to be worth the wait. And yeah, about today's game, we got the 3 points. We needed those 3 points and we have to qualify for Champions League anyhow. We need that Champions League qualification if we want good players to sign for us. If we need Jadon Sancho in the summer transfer window, we need to be playing in the Champions League. So yeah, let's see. Let's hope we can keep we can build on this victory and keep on winning our games in the Premier League and not lose to these so-called weaker teams. That's our kryptonite. We keep losing to weaker teams. We keep winning against good teams. So let's build on this victory and hope that we don't end up losing our next match.